Hello and welcome to the weekly news roundup. I am Vina Peters. The federal, state, and local governments may receive additional revenue allocations of about 14.57 trillion naira following the recent executive order signed by President Bola Tinubu directing that royalty oil, tax oil, profit gas, and other revenues due to the Federation under production sharing, profit sharing, and risk service contracts be paid directly into the Federation account. Aquafina took center stage at the 11th edition of the Access Bank Lagos City Marathon, awarding 1 million naira each to the first 10 groups to complete the 10-kilometer race. The initiative underscores the brand's ongoing commitment to promoting fitness, wellness, and collective achievement within Nigeria's expanding running community. Aligned with its campaign theme, Run 'em with your paddy of life, Aquafina encouraged participants to run alongside friends, teammates, and organized running crews, reinforcing the importance of support systems in building endurance, boosting motivation, and sustaining peak performance. The Federal Road Safety Corps on Friday urged motorists who are participating in the fasting periods to ensure that they take rest at intervals to avoid road crashes. The FRSC commander in charge of the Shagamu-Ore Benin Express corridor The FRSC commander in charge of the Shagamu-Ore Benin Expressway corridor, Mr. Nasir Mohammed, gave the advice. He noted that the advice had become expedient following the commencement of fasting periods by both Christian and Muslim faithfuls. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has signed the Electoral Act 2022, Repeal and Reenactment Bill 2026 into law. The House of Representatives on Tuesday, during the emergency plenary, passed the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2026 through third reading, with approval of both manual and electronic transmission of election results from each polling unit to the IREF portal, with the proviso that where technology malfunctions, the presiding officer can resort to manual collation of results through Form EC8A. Over to the foreign scene. Prince Andrew, Duke of York, a member of the House of Windsor, was taken into custody on Thursday on suspicion of misconduct in public office, in what authorities describe as the first arrest of a senior British royal in modern history. Police confirmed that the Duke is currently in custody while officers conduct searches at properties in Berkshire and Norfolk. The arrest follows what officials called a thorough assessment of complaints concerning the alleged sharing of confidential material with the late convicted sex offender, Jeffrey Epstein. Authorities say investigations remain ongoing. Moving on. Our Kenyan intelligence report has revealed that 1,000 citizens have been recruited to fight for Russia, exposing what it describes as a network of rogue officials allegedly working with human trafficking syndicates. The report, submitted to Parliament by National Intelligence Service, states that 89 Kenyans were actively in the front lines of Russia-Ukraine war as of February this year. According to the findings, at least one Kenyan has been killed in the conflict, while several others have returned home injured or traumatized. The Kenyan government, which had previously estimated about 200 of its nationals were recruited, is now urging Russia to halt the conscription of Kenyan citizens into its military forces. Now to the entertainment scene. Nollywood's 2026 box office race has a new frontrunner as Love and New Notes stormed cinemas with a record-breaking 106 million opening weekend. The romantic drama, which premiered on the 13th of February, has emerged as the highest grossing Nollywood release of the year so far, setting multiple benchmarks within days of its debut. Lastly, on the entertainment scene, Simi, born Simi Kosoko, has become the subject of intense online debate after a blunt response directed at followers went viral. The controversy, coming amidst heated conversation in Nigeria's digital space, sparked a viral video in which a young woman detailed an alleged rape and shared what she described as stalking messages from her accused attacker. While the disturbing allegations generated widespread sympathy and strong calls for swift prosecution, a section of social media users has voiced skepticism, pointing to concerns about the recurring issue of false rape accusations. Simi's reaction has further divided opinion, with some defending her stance and others criticizing her tone, intensifying the broader debate about accountability, due process, and public discourse online. And now to the world of sports. Real Madrid's 1-0 away at Benfica in the UEFA Champions League has been clouded by fresh allegations of abuse amid the Brazilian forward Vinícius Júnior. The 25-year-old, who had faced repeated racist incidents in recent years, was allegedly targeted during the match at the Estádio da Luz. The situation escalated after an exchange with Benfica winger Gianluca Prestiani and a heated moment involving manager Jose Mourinho. In response, Real Madrid's player temporarily walked off the pitch for about 10 minutes before returning to see out the game. UEFA had been alerted and further investigation are expected. The incident adds an ongoing concerns about racism in European football, despite continued campaigns to stamp out discrimination from the sport. And lastly, according to Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua is aiming to return to the ring in July after surviving a serious car crash in December. However, a bout with Tyson Fury is not next on the agenda. Hearn explained that the immediate priority is getting Joshua back to full training camp, while the former world champion is not yet physically ready to resume intense preparation. He is steadily progressing and edging closer to making his comeback. And that's it on the Bulletin. Remember to follow us across all social media platforms at Official May TV. Many thanks for watching. I am Vina Peters. Good day.